All right. My name is Captain Drenker. I'm going to be the enlistment officer for this afternoon. Family members and friends, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your patience if you have waited for a little while for the swearing. It's a process here at the M.E.P.S. There's a lot of things that have to go through, and depending on the situation, sometimes it takes a little longer. But here we are. They made the cut, so we slapped a lot of regulations against them to make sure they fully qualified. And here they are. That's an accomplishment in the task in itself. And so thank you. And I also want to thank you for supporting them and encouraging them throughout this whole process. It definitely made their decision that much easier to join. I know it did for me back in 2000, and also when I went back in as in 2008 as an officer. For me, to join and focus on my training and my mission on the daily things that I have to do every day. And sometimes it comes with a lot of sacrifice, long hours, and dedication. So definitely sacrifices are shared with the family members and loved ones too. So thank you so much for showing your support and encouragement. I also want to thank the applicants, of course, for making the decision that you guys are making today in joining, because I believe it takes a lot of guts to join. It shows a lot of character out of you to raise your hand and say I do despite all the things that you see on the news today. And it just shows that our freedoms and the things that we enjoy here in the United States is always threatened. And we need folks just like yourself to join and protect those freedoms and do what's right and stand up for what's right around the world. And that's what I believe the United States Armed Forces represent. And we have the most patriot. I believe in my whole heart that the patriotism is at the highest level here in the United States compared to any other country. And that's the main reason why we're so successful, is because we have the support of our loved ones for us to do our mission here and abroad. And only 1% of the United States population serves, so it's a very small community. So each and every one of you is very important. We put a lot of work, a lot of hours, a lot of money into you to go and come into the military to train and to do your jobs and to excel at it and to develop yourself and grow and get promoted and lead. Depending on your service, Marines and soldiers and sailors. Anybody else here? Okay, good. Don't even want to miss Air Force this year. So and that's what's required, and to be successful. And you're it. You're part of the solution. So thank you so much. And I think you made the right decision. I think that you're going to get a lot of the time you serve. I think you're going to learn a lot, you're going to grow a lot, you're going to have a lot of opportunities that you can take advantage of, especially educational opportunities, so definitely encourage you to do that, start thinking about that. And also while you're in this program, the 10-meter target is, of course, basic training, right? Anybody not going to basic training here? No? All right, so, that's the 10-meter target, so start preparing for it, start mentally preparing yourself, physically preparing yourself for it, and it's going to be tough, and it's going to be a transition, so, and keep your recruiter informed. Anything can happen between now and the time you ship out, so medically wise, God forbid, but runs with the authorities, but even things like traffic tickets, moving around, so let them know in advance, okay, so they track what's going on, and they'll give you further directions if you need anything like extra paperwork or anything like that for you to submit. Don't wait till the last minute is bottom line, before you ship out, a week before. Hey, I had surgery last week, or last month. That's about it, I think. Like I said, I'm very honored to do this. I've been in your shoes twice on your end of the podium. Now I'm on this end of the podium, and it's an honor for me to do this almost on a daily basis. So, any questions? No? All right. I'm going to go proceed. I do have a couple of questions I got to ask you before I proceed to the oath of enlistment. Is that have you all been briefed and do you understand the DoD applicant briefing on separation policy and restrictions on personal conduct in the armed forces?
Yes, sir.
And at this time, have you been briefed and do you understand the 3 articles of UCMJ, Articles 83, 85, and 86?
Yes, sir.
And do you have any questions to me in regards to your enlistment reservations or reluctance?
No, sir.
All right, proceed. Room, attention! Please raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your full names.
I, Jeremy Allen,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
to support and defend
to support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
and I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
to obey the orders
to obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the orders
and the
of
orders
the officers
of the officers
appointed over me
appointed over me
according to regulations
according to regulations
and the Uniform Code
and the Uniform Code
of Military Justice.
of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Please lower your hands. At ease. Congratulations. Give a round of applause. All right. So you thought you're done, but there's one more step you got to do. That is to sign your contracts. And we're going to do that in a room right behind you on the podium. It's going to be paper today. Because right now we're, M.E.P.S, the higher headquarters, having issues for enlistment contracts as far as the computer goes. So we're going to be doing the old school style of paper the way I went through it. Room, attention. Fall out.
Congratulations, big guy.
Please verify your name and your social on both forms, make sure it's correct, answer to anyone else, make sure your bunch is correct, and rank, and years are signed up. Yes, sir. Congratulations. Just going to that program. Enjoy this your day. All right,